Hi, Chris here from Truly Holistic. I've just today finished off some free sessions that every now and then just keep an eye out for those. And if you're interested and you're on a fence, just that and you don't know whether to really invest in a session in regards to quantum energy healing, I will be giving other opportunities for free sessions to enable that chance for people to get to know a bit more about quantum energy healing and feel for yourself, because that's what it's all about, is going through the process together and being able to feel the energy changes that are occurring as well. It's a wonderful thing, and we've had a blast today in regards to the people that have had these free sessions today. Had 8 free sessions today for 8 new people, and wonderful people, every single one of them. And it's a great feeling being able to give these people some healing, and I hope they've learnt some things from the sessions as well. As here at Truly Holistic, it's not all about giving the healing from me. I hope they take something away, and they are more awakened because of the process itself as well. And we've done some wonderful things. I'm going to talk about a few things that happened during the day that were kind of really a common theme that I'm finding within sessions at the moment, not only with the sessions we did today, but with other clients as well. And I'm seeing a lot of demonic, satanic influences at the moment. That seems to be very big at the moment, and in particular, the hell realm. When we're trying to, because every component of your body, whether that's your source, which we the name for soul, or whether that's your aura or your physical component of your body, if we say it's physical, even though everything really is vibration and frequency, needs to be connected to source, okay? And because that will enable that part of the body to work correctly. And if it's connected to some other form or other realm, whether that's satanic, or whether it's the reptilian realm, or whether that's Zeus realm or Ra realm, then that enables them to have a free door access to that part of your body and manipulate it. Okay, and it will work in a lower vibrational state, because that's what it's all about, is them keeping us in a low vibrational state. If we can connect it to source and keep it there, then that part of the body will work at a high vibrational state, because it's more connected to where we are going in this ascension movement in the seventh dimension beyond. So what I'm finding a lot of is the hell realms coming up. And all we need to do is just use the intention, disconnect from the hell realm, connect to source, and all of a sudden that part of the body can regenerate and work a lot better. So I'm finding that. And I'm finding that the regular culprits in regards to demonic and satanic influences. Today there was a lot of Moloch. Moloch is all about torturing people, and these rituals in regards to sacrificial rituals, and just tormenting people. And one thing, the biggest question I get a majority of the time from clients is, why am I being picked on? And they kind of, one thing that we need to understand here is, from a satanic and a reptilian point of view, they look at humanity as a mass consciousness, because we are. They know that, and this whole matrix world we have in place and been put in, this whole prison world, is really being made to make out that we aren't one. We aren't one consciousness, but we are. And from their perspective, they know that, and they create this matrix world that we live in to create a low vibrational state for us to give off pollution, and they feed off that energy, this low form of energy that comes about with us creating low vibrational thoughts and emotions that come from us being in a low vibrational state. So the first, second, and third dimensions, when really we want to push on towards more loving thoughts, loving vibrations, which enabling, when we get into the fifth and seventh dimension, that's a lot easier for us to do. Okay, and we can escape their control in a sense. So they look at us as one mass consciousness, and so then they're not really specifically picking on people. And that's one thing we need to understand, that even from a perspective of somebody feeling is very sensitive to energy, like an empath or a starseed, they're very sensitive to energies. They quite often have a lot of entity attachments and negative energies, because these beings know that you've got an ability to channel and do this healing process, energy healing, which really puts the light on them, because their biggest advantages, they don't exist, okay, when really they do. But mainstream everything within this matrix world is all about, you know, programming people that these things don't exist, because they don't want to be found, and they can manipulate in the background without people really not knowing they're there. So when you're a starseed or empath, or you're an energy healer, and a lot of energy healers get hit hard. I know that. I know that. And quite often, you know, all of a sudden they'll have a session and they'll say, well, why am I being attacked? What about, look at the average person walking down the street, or people I know, and they never have a problem in their life, and da da da. One thing we must remember is that they do have attachments. They are being used and manipulated with. A lot of those people are are the sheep, really, within this matrix world. They just go on about their life, never asking these big questions about where we come from, what is really, what is the truth, what is our existence. And on the surface, I may realize that nothing's really, they're not being really affected by it, but they are. Everyone is. This is not about one person against these entities. It's this war against humanity and these oppressors, or these people that are trying to manipulate us and control us. And we need to get out of that thinking that they're always attacking me, when really this is all about humanity. And they see us as an entire human consciousness, and they affect us and try and manipulate us on that level. Okay? And remember, envy, conflict are all low vibrational states of emotion, and that's why you see some people that don't look like they're being affected and you're being affected, because that's going to create conflict, because you're going to be envious of that person. You're going to say, why is they not getting attacked and I am? And what does that create? That creates low vibrational state, creates loosh, and that's what they want. Okay, so everything, all these roles are put in order because of that, to bring your vibration down. And if you are going to be in a state of thinking me, instead of this mass consciousness, this whole picture of us, of this oneness, then we're giving them exactly what they want, and that's that low vibrational energy of loosh. Okay, so I thought I'd throw my 2 cents or 5 cents in, or whatever currency you have where you come from. So other things within the session, I found out there was a lot of jinn. So jinn is just another form of word of saying demon. So again, satanic. Saw a bit of that. A new one has been coming up the last few days is Nostradamus. Again, another form of demonic or satanic consciousness, which we've been clearing out. And Ra's come up a bit, and Ra is a pre-adamite. I've done a video on pre-adamites. Pre-adamites, there's a bit of a history in regards to pre-adamites and the reptilians. They're not the same. And pre-adamites were another being within our solar system that came to Earth in our history. But I won't get into too much depth in regards to that. I do have a video on pre-adamites and Ra, so look it up. Reptilians, of course, we're seeing reptilians all the time. Reptilians are the biggest issue, and you know, in the form of Dracos, form of Black Dragon Queen. The Black Dragon Queen is a form of, it is the word queen, royal, or there's a lot of different hierarchies in regards to reptilians, and quite often we put it under umbrella of beings. They're hominid, 2 arms, 2 legs, and a reptilian type of head. They're all reptilians, when really they're all different species. But Black Dragon Queen, dragon, reptilian, queen, royal, black in color. So they're a black type of reptilian, very high up in the pecking order. Draco, again, are whites. They're, again, also very high on the hierarchical order. And then a bit of the foot soldiers level, you got your conventional reptilians. So it's getting a lot of that, clearing that out. And, they are the people that control this matrix we live in. They created it. Saw a little bit of the archons, not hell of a lot within the sessions today. Other things that came up were stored emotions and traumas. Again, when we have a traumatic episode in our early life, quite often we bottle it up because at that period of time we had nobody to talk about it, no way to express it. And when we hold on to that, then these beings know that it's a weakness within you. They can manipulate. So therefore, you'll become a production of this loose energy, and they have somebody for life that they can feed off. And that's why our matrix world is so focused on fear and so focused on war, so focused on conflict, whether it's conflict between man and woman, whether it's race, or whether it's you are from another country and I'm from here. It's all about causing division, okay, and causing conflict, which again brings our vibration down, brings our whole mass consciousness of humanity down, and therefore we become just a fuel source to them. We're a battery, essentially, as Morpheus said within Matrix. Other things, clearing out dark collective consciousness within people's consciousness. At the moment, going through the ascension process is very important to try and clear up people's consciousness. Clearing out, another thing I've really been focusing on at the moment is people's subconsciousness, removing subliminal programmings and programs out of the subconsciousness, because we must remember that our subconsciousness is taking everything in, okay? So, whether you're watching TV, watching Facebook, or anything online, or whatever you're doing in your life, there's symbolism everywhere. And a lot of these beings, like the reptilians and other beings, their language is really symbolism, a lot of symbols. And really, when you get into a lot of the big industry names in the world, in this matrix world, they all have a logo, don't they? Which is a symbol. And a lot of those symbols have got a close connection to Satanism, to the planet Saturn, which that's where Satanism comes from, and a number of other things. There's a lot of reptilian symbolism everywhere, including modern medicine. Two staffs with two snakes running down each of them. It's everywhere, and once you step out of this box, what we call mainstream everything, and the matrix, then all of a sudden it's clear and very evident that it's just everywhere. Okay. In regards to physical issues, people with issues with blood pressure problems finding calcification is a big problem within the arteries. Calcification, inflammation are huge in regards to what causes cardiovascular problems and heart disease. Blood pressure is a great symptom to know that maybe something's not going correctly there. And so we found some calcification there. Also, calcification within the skeletal system causing pain for people. Just again, intending to remove calcification and organic calcium. This is a form of calcium that gets dislodged in our body and accumulates in our body because it's rock essentially that the body doesn't know how to break down. So we just intend to clear that out. And also people coming to me regularly in regards to abundance issues. So not being able to hold on to jobs, looking for jobs, financial issues. Doesn't matter what they do, it just always turns pear-shaped. So really getting into the deep issues in regards to that, with a lot of influences negatively in regards to people's energy bodies, their source of consciousness, their consciousness, the subconsciousness, also within things like the law of attraction, their manifestation self, really working in those, clearing all the negative energies out of there and connecting everything back where it needs to be, up into a high vibrational state, seventh dimension, connecting back to source, and all of a sudden things can start to happen and you can get back on path in your life. In regards to also your dharma and your soul's purpose, those sorts of things as well. So I think I've really covered it now. um, in regards to what I was finding quite a lot within the sessions today, and also sessions with other clients over the last few weeks. It's every day is a really interesting day, and every week that there's new stuff coming up all the time. And again, I'm just loving this because I'm not only am I just in quantum energy, it's all about finding the truth. I'm a big truth seeker. I want to know why we're here, why things are the way they are. And if we can share this information out there as much as and many people as possible, we really need to get this whole human consciousness awakened. And because we are all one, and once we achieve that, then all of a sudden, nothing or no one can stop us. So again, thank you for watching, and for the people that had the sessions today, thank you for booking those appointments. I hope you've enjoyed those sessions, and as I say, learned something from them, as well as got the benefits of the healing that were done today. And as I say, I'll be opening more opportunities for new people to book appointments with me. If you don't want to wait for those free sessions, of course, they don't come up very often. Go to my website at trulyholistic.net, go to my appointment page, and just put your time zone in there. As I say, this works anywhere in the world using Skype, using Messenger, and we do sessions over the phone as well. Go to the appointment page, book an appointment, put your time zone in there to see what appointments are available in your time zone. And if there's anything that's kind of not working for you, just don't hesitate, give me an email, contact me, and we can sort something out for you. Thank you.